Welcome! We're playing a really old game, because we don't give a shit. This game fucking sucks. I wonder what it is. Are you guys ready? Here it comes.
Don't be disappointed.
Here comes the secret of what the game is. Oh! And it just cuts to a splash screen of Stuart Little 2. This game is terrible. I owned it as a kid. There's no menu music. That's weird.
Limbo?
Oh wait, there is. I just have...
Yeah.
I have our volume turned down low so our mic doesn't pick it up. This game is terrible.
Now don't skip this.
Oh my god. Why?
Because the audience at home needs to witness exactly what we're doing.
They need to feel it.
They need, but it looks so bad.
A slice of the era.
Yeah, this is actually... Okay, so this game, I am 100%... Well, not 100%. I'm like 75% sure it was developed by the same people who developed the Treasure Planet game for the PlayStation 1. Because the control scheme and like the gameplay is exactly the same. There's like a shoot button. There's an aim to shoot button. They have the same double jump mechanic. It's like, I think it's the same team or something.
Dear Stuart, I'm in deep, deep trouble.
Oh, she's reading some
the evil
shit.
Falcon's been forcing me
They're
to
just
steal
explaining the
jewels
plot of the
from
movie.
the
Oh, the Falcon and the diamonds. But for some reason in this game, they're just getting the diamonds back. I'm skipping this part because it doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, my throat. Oh, look, it's a bird. This right here is the most indicative of what games were like back in the day. Just a shot from the movie as a loading screen.
Yep.
Did you guys see Stuart Little 2?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Had airplane in it. I like airplanes as a kid.
I do like I like Stuart Little 2.
And biplanes specifically.
Why is the controller's working?
Biplanes are awesome. They're like the motorcycles of the sky.
Guess what we ain't doing? Any of this training bullshit.
However, there's a problem.
What?
Oh, never mind. Continue. I'd say they actually lock off your controls to actually talk to the birdie.
They do. You can't jump until you talk to her. But if you quit training, it takes you right to the first level and you don't have to worry about that shit.
I like how they just use random clips in the movie.
They do. It's just a
It
random
has nothing
shot.
to do with the next
I mean, this is the
sequence.
character wearing a sweater.
Alright. I got the purple things.
I want to say jelly beans.
Was this how this game always was? Because I owned this game as a kid.
You know-
Stuart's dead. He just got bit by a Black Widow spider.
And considering his mask, he should have died.
Look, it's a
Instantly.
goldfish. That's a magic goldfish.
This game is weird because the camera doesn't control all that well. Surprise, surprise, a camera control in an early PS1 game doesn't control well.
I gotta say though, in my heart, there's a big space for these games where you play as a tiny creature in a man's world.
Oh, absolutely. I agree entirely.
Like for me, it was how was it called back in the day? It was the game we played as a grasshopper. It was on, I had it on my dad's Macintosh.
Not familiar at all.
Yeah, I loved it because you could just play as this grasshopper named Skip. You probably actually find the game if you look hard enough.
Can I turn this microwave on and jump inside and kill myself?
And I wish that'd be a great Easter egg.
That would be.
Awful.
Oh my gosh.
But call it a valuable PSA
Can you
tool.
drown?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. Can you go down in this?
But anyhow.
I don't.
You can. For
There's
a
no like.
second?
There's no like swimming like down.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a game we play as a grasshopper named Skip. And just going around doing grasshopper things like kicking cockroaches to
You
death.
fucker. Well, okay, Eric, I gotta ask. Why are you talking about Skip when we're playing Stuart Little 2? Let's talk about Stuart Little 2 instead.
I can't help it. This is where my mind goes. I see these like a tiny little adorable creature in a kitchen. My brain goes to like this and Sarge's Heroes on the 64.
That's a bad game. Have you seen anyone play that recently?
Yeah, I know.
It's bad. So Stuart Little is a weird franchise. I almost just fell in that slide. We want to get over here though. The first movie is pretty good. It's got Hugh Laurie in it. I love Hugh Laurie. The second movie, like, okay, so have either of you guys read the book?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I've read the book. And it doesn't end how you think it is. So, you know at the end of the second movie, it's like, oh, Margalo, she'll come back next year. Wow, this is really juddery. This is just how this game runs, by the way. I owned this game. This is just how it runs. And so what happens is Margalo shows up in the book, and Stuart's like, oh, she's my friend. She gets me because we're both small, right?
Yeah.
And then she leaves to migrate just normal, right? There's no falcon, none of that bullshit. And he goes chasing her down. Doesn't tell his family, just gets in his car and goes chasing her down. And he's like, he's going through the countryside, and the book just ends. He's like, oh, he's like, and Stuart still continued his search for Margalo. Doesn't find her. Book just ends.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh.
and it's a kid's book. It's like, you think it'd end with him, like,
A happy ending?
well, yeah, like finding
Well,
her
it
and
was
then getting
something,
home.
like some kind of closure.
Nope. it's just like, nope. And
Did they plan on making another one?
I don't know. There could be a sequel that I'm not familiar with.
It doesn't like a good thing to have a sequel on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, and then he found Margalo. I don't remember if I liked the book, but I remember reading it. My brain wants to collect all of these, and I know it's
I
completely
don't know.
inconsequential.
It might be a good ending though, because it like leaves you off with hope that he'll find her.
I guess.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. That seems like it's such a cop out though.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, not like didn't die.
One of these buttons makes me sprint. Okay, that's the pause button. Which button makes me sprint?
I think that's the problem with him though, is like you couldn't really end on anything because his whole life's an adventure.
I guess.
I
I
mean,
mean,
make yourself find like, you know,
we might be overanalyzing this child stuff a little bit too much. What the fuck is
What
that?
is
I remember all the
that?
power-ups. I don't remember what this is, though. Do I want to visit my old pal Snow? Okay, I don't know what the buttons are here, so...
does this
Hope
do?
this is no. No, I hit no.
Okay.
Why would I want... Oh, I think he's the level... He takes you in between the levels. So,
Oh.
if you go to him and you've unlocked another level, you go to the level, right?
That is weird.
This game is weird.
Interesting.
I owned this game as a
Weird.
child. I still do. I have it on a disc, and it's downstairs
What's
in my
your
basement.
goal?
Okay, so the goal of the game is you want to get all the diamond jewelry back. So each level has like, let's see here. Each level has like 6 or 8 diamonds you're supposed to get, right?
Mhm.
And then you get all the diamonds and you fight Falcon at the end.
Hmm.
And that's it. That's the game.
Oh.
It doesn't follow the plot of the movie. It's not like,
Oh.
oh, we're trying to help Margalo, who looks like a fucking demon.
Mhm.
You go through some of the levels from the movie, like you go into the sewers, like remember for that 5 seconds he
Yes.
went into the sewers to get the ring? That's a whole level, instead of
Okay.
just being like a brief thing that happens, it's the whole level.
Mm.
Like this, there's only like set pieces from the movie. Like there's no soccer, because remember how he played soccer?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not in here at all. His plane's in it, but in like a really shitty minigame.
Aw.
I
don't know
bought
what
this.
I'm thinking.
I bought this game because I wanted to
You think-
fly the plane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think that they'd put like the main parts in it? Like the ones that people would hope for.
Yeah. Like if they made a game about the first one, there would have been a boat sequence.
Yes.
Hmm.
There would have been a level based entirely around the train set in the basement.
That boat sequence was great.
It was. It's
I
like
mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, so nostalgia.
Oh,
Right,
that
process.
wood warp. Did you see that?
yeah.
I found the
That
golden
messed
key.
with my eyeballs.
Now all I have to do is take the key to the golden
the f-
suitcase.
What is that
What an adventure
voice?
this is
Clearly
turning
not
out to
Michael
be.
J. Fox.
What an adventure this is turning out to be.
I found the key and I have to go unlock something with a key. This is a crazy, insane adventure. Oh, okay, Stuart. I'm gonna kill that robot. You think the Littles would be like not keep dangerous shit like that around the house? It's like, look, we have this. I love how that key is just gonna be there for the rest of my time playing. It's like, look, here's the key. You've got the key.
You have a key.
Oh, I gotta go over there. Anyway, the movies, from what I understand, hold up pretty well. They're not like Citizen Kane, but like, as far as a movie about like a family adopting a mouse instead of a human being child, it holds up all right. Is that just ice cream? When I was a kid, I thought it was just sugar inside a cone.
I mean, that makes more sense, weirdly enough.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, from what I understand, the movies hold up pretty all right.
Oh, hold up, Sam. Let's hear that sound again, please.
Oh yeah, the jumping sound.
Ugh.
And a sideways angle, please, so we can see that public thrust victory.
Yeah,
There
look
we
at that.
go. Okay, we continue now. As you were saying?
This game does not hold up. The movies hold up. The game does not hold up.
Yeah.
I had a lot of nostalgia for this
It's
game
pretty bad.
because, like I said, I played it as a child, and it's not good. Can you, Eric? I want you to tell us why we're playing this game.
Because it's hard to find on YouTube otherwise, so we think might draw
No,
some
no,
attention.
no. Why are we playing this game instead of Mario?
Oh, because Mario is
Oh.
a combination of kicking our asses and being hard to record.
Mm-hmm.
We played like we almost got to the next boss that we were supposed
I
to be
wouldn't
at.
call us being
We-
incompetent as it being hard to record.
We beat pretty much the whole Vanilla Dome, and we just weren't fucking recording the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
And it's just it. God damn. Okay, so the camera angle and the fact that I have to use the D-pad to
It
control
messes
this,
with
it messes with you. This game has a camera. I don't know if you guys are familiar with
Not a
it.
good one.
She says the same thing every single time. Excellent hunting, Stuart. You have found a.
face block.
And she says it weird.
I thought it
She,
said a fake block for a second. I'm like, where's the real one?
she doesn't say you found a face block. She says you have found a face block. Every
Also
time.
is hunting. You are hunting for these
Yes.
Yeah.
with their cachet of blueberries to throw at unsuspecting prey.
What the? Oh, I hit. I was like, what the heck is that? I threw a blueberry at it and it didn't do anything.
I assume those are blueberries.
Well, none of this matters because we already know Stuart's dead. He got bit by a black widow spider, and we all know if it can kill a small child, it could probably kill a mouse.
Most definitely.
Although, do the eldritch powers that power Stuart Little, do they allow him to truly be undefeatable in his quest? How do I sprint again? There, I found it. I don't think there's anything in this room. I mean, there's stuff up. Oh wait,
Ooh.
I remember. This was how they got you as a kid. So you watch this, you're like, ooh, I see all those goldfish up there. How do I get to them? Well, this doesn't let me get to them, and if I climb on this, it doesn't let me get to them either. So you have to be a genius, and you gotta go over here. What is that? It's a chair. There's an underside to the chair. And then, how do I grab that?
That was down the thing. Oh, there you go.
And then you come and you get... Also, these aren't goldfish. These are cat treats.
Oh.
Even though the picture is clearly just a goldfish.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm bothering grabbing these. We are not going to beat this game. I hope you guys are realizing
Let's get
that.
to like level 2 at least, you know?
Well, I guess. Well, if we're doing multiple episodes, next time on soundboard right now. Next time on soundboard.
Next time it's on board, we continue to play this game for reasons unknown.
And if we don't, I'm
Sam
not.
told us to.
And if we don't continue playing, fuck it. We're just gonna keep going from here. Ah!